Hello, amazing Illumineers. I'm your host, Gentle Olaf, and I think it's important to cover a topic of what to do if you do really badly in a card tournament. And that's what happened to me today. I didn't win a single match in a large Lorcana card tournament, but this is applicable to any card game. So let's get into it. The first thing to remember is that even though there's going to be the thought that, oh my goodness, you're feeling worthless, your match record does not affect who you are as a person. It's important to see those negative thoughts, deal with them. They're going to happen. It's okay for you to have negative thoughts, but each time you have one, counter it with a positive affirmation. Yes, I did not win this last match, but be proud of yourself for the last thing that you did well. It's like, hey, I organized all my cards before I got here. Whatever it is, make sure that you give yourself victories in your life anytime these negative thoughts come in because you are a good person. And I think Captain Picard said it best in a Star Trek Next Generation episode. And this is great advice. You could do everything right and you could still not get the outcome that you want. And that happens. And I think it's important to remember that. You're not going to win every single card game you play. That's just unrealistic. And remember, there's a reason that you signed up for this tournament. Yes, you wanted to win every single match, but it's a game that you enjoy. If you can't have fun while you're losing, then that's actually a problem that you need to discuss with yourself and make sure that this is a game you want to continue playing. But it's also important to just be happy for your opponent. And yes, you're going to have those thoughts of like, how dare that, lucky brr. But at the same time, like, just be happy when you see your opponent doing well and learn from those successes as well. And most importantly, you probably have friends at this tournament if it's big enough. And if you're doing badly, at least one of them should be doing better and be happy for them as well. And they'll appreciate it. And yes, maybe the cards didn't go the way that you needed them to go. Maybe they went perfectly for your opponent. Maybe you were up against somebody that won the last big event, but any of these thoughts just do not help you. And if you just focus on these, you're just going to be stuck in negative, like, oh, if only I drew this card, I would have won. Or, man, how dare my opponent, do that play on me? It came out of nowhere. Again, you're going to have those thoughts. I'm having them right now. This happened to me today, but you need to focus on what you can control. What can you learn from it? And ask yourself, two important questions. Did I bring the correct deck for the metagame there? If you didn't, then switch decks for the next time in this season. And more importantly, with the deck that you brought, did you make the right plays at the right time? And maybe you did, and again, you can still lose. But it's important to just replay the event in a lens of positivity. What can I do to be better next time? And also remember that, there are a lot of things that can affect your play when you're playing a card game. Like if you're stressed about something with friends or family, or worried about your job or something like that, or something bad happened to you earlier in the week. Nothing, thankfully, like that's happened to me, but it's important to think these through and make sure that you're in the clear, that you're doing everything you can to put yourself in the best situation to win. Another really important thing that's often overlooked is, did you get enough sleep? Like if you only got a few hours, like you should be happy if you even win one match. And is your diet good? there are plenty of times where I played a game and I ate way too much food and I kind of got into a brain coma, or I was just way too hungry, and that's affected you. All these little things affect little micro decisions that could end up costing you a win when you feel like you should have. So just be aware of these. Don't dwell on them, but make sure that there are not issues for the next tournament that you go to. And just want to shout out a friend of mine, Kyle. He's hopefully just won the finals of the event that I 0-3 today. Congratulations, Kyle. And that event today, as I'm recording, is the Inc. 3K Open for Lorcana. And they run really good events at Inc. If ever you're in the East Coast and want to go to a bigger Lorcana event, like this one had just shy of 100 people, which is actually kind of low for them. Usually they get even more people at their events. They usually run one for every single set. Definitely suggest going. It's always at the beginning of the set, so it's sometimes a little hard to figure out what to bring. And if you're this far, you might be interested in what I did bring. I did bring an Amber Steel Song deck. I do think it was still the correct choice against the field. Ironically, I lost to what I thought would have been really good matchups. Green Yellow Song, Circle of Life was one of my losses. I felt like I should have won against them. I also lost to another Amber Emerald aggro deck in round 3. And I felt like that should have been my best matchup. But again, things happen sometimes. And just remember that you can do better. One thing that did lose me some games, I thought, is I was drawing too many Gastons and World's Greatest Criminal Minds. They only do something if the strength of characters are above 5. So if that doesn't happen, they're kind of dead cards. Again, these things happen. And that's probably what I'll change when I bring the deck next time to a big tournament. And I know I'll do better next time, not just because I can't do any worse, and you really can't do any worse than 0-3 drop, but I'm going to learn and instead make new mistakes. So I encourage everyone else to keep growing like I'm trying to do, to be as good as my friends are and win tournaments. And I just want to thank you all for stopping by. I'm currently working on another project on how to survive a big weekend-long card gaming event. Again, wanted focused not just on Lorcana, but on Magic events, other 3-day card tournaments. And of course, I'd be happy to cover any other gaming topic that you all would like to cover. Just let me know in the comments. And thank you all. Stay amazing. Have a great time.